We'll go ahead and bring on in KOMU8's Todd Timinia. If you will go ahead and step on in here, Todd. We had you sent down here the day that the tornado happened. So you've been here from the start. You witnessed the damage firsthand. What's the difference between May 22nd and today?
Yeah, it's interesting, Michelle. When I talked to the police department, talked to the fire department, talked to the Humane Society, and one of the things they told me was what was normal is not normal anymore. They've had to adjust to a new normal. And that's something the change people have seen here in Joplin is the change. Sounds of construction reign supreme in Joplin. This forced change brought a close community closer. But it's not the change that most will remember from May 22nd. It's the response to that change.
Both campuses are different in that respect.
We're a big town, really, when you think about it, and sometimes we function like a big city because of communication or lack of communication. I think a lot of that's going away.
Some of the staff that were here, some of the nurses and others who were here, they knew that their home and their family may have been in the path of the tornado, or knew that they were in the path of the tornado, and yet they stayed. The patients needed them, and they knew that.
When we saw how many people showed up for our adoption event, we literally had a line from our pet warehouses all the way through the shelter to the next road over. I mean, it brought tears to your eyes. You couldn't believe there were that many people that wanted to help.
And the response continues for the Joplin community 6 months after. For the schools, learning and leaning on each other continues.
We have a significant portion of the town that is dark at night. It's just, you can't get used to driving through that. But we know down the road there will be light at the end of the tunnel.
For Freeman Hospital, meeting the continuing need and putting the community first is the most important thing.
These staff have been through a very trying time for themselves, for their family, for their whole community, and yet I'm seeing such amazing acts of compassion, of taking time to help and support and ease the fears of others. I'm seeing things that just truly, it sounds dramatic, but take my breath away.
For the Humane Society, it found a home for all 700 displaced animals.
We have more volunteers than we've ever had. They continue to come out and support us, and it's just, it kind of just gives me hope that things really will be better, because it just brought this community together in a way that I thought would have never been possible.
When you look at Joplin right now, you will see what the tornado did to the community. What you can see even clearer is what the community is doing to make it better.
Very nice, Todd.
Thanks, Jim. Yeah, one of the more interesting stories when I was talking to Alan from Freeman Hospital, he said, you know, what used to be the hours that they came in and no longer exist, and he's seen his staff just get closer and closer and closer, as that story pointed out.
Todd, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
And Michelle, think about this. 2 days.